Breaking news, Nigerians shocked as Babajide Kolade says Tinubu has been the only serious presidential aspirant in APC. Others are just playing games. Hello, my wonderful people. In case you are wondering, who is Babajide? He is a presenter, not just a presenter, he's doing very well. I mean, a presenter with a difference. Yes, with a difference. This man has done very well for himself in terms of his work. I mean, he's there, and whatever you think about it, Babajide is the person who has done a lot for himself. Journalism, he's on top of his game, and most people are quite very pleased with how far he's gone. He's got awards, you name it. He's done well for himself. Well, in his opinion, he was on air like usually he does, and what he can say is, with what he sees right now, okay, Tinubu looks like the only serious, candidate in terms of all that is going on. Every other person who is saying they want to become president do not really seem as serious to him like, Tinubu. He said to him, Tinubu looks like the only serious person right now speaking. Others are really not really, maybe they've not really gotten themselves together. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Babajide shocked everyone by saying Tinubu has been the only serious presidential aspirant in APC. Since he has declared his ambition to contest for the presidential seat in 2023 under the ruling All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu has been making political consultation across the country. Perhaps this is the reason why Babajide Kolade described the former senator as the only serious presidential aspirant in APC today. Babajide Kolade mentioned this on Thursday edition of Journalists Hangout. The experienced journalist said this in reaction to the recent visit of Tinubu to the National Assembly. According to Babajide, he posted that people might hate Tinubu's guts. However, the APC national leader has been the only serious presidential aspirant so far in APC. Speaking further, Mr. Babajide Kolade said he does not know why other aspirants are taking the back seat by not coming out to convince the people why they want to be Nigeria's president. He cannot see them doing anything particularly actively to bring to pass Nigerians' dream for them to become Nigerian's president. Only Tinubu, according to him, has been working tirelessly to gain the trust of the people and to say, I want to be your president, positioning himself for Nigerians to vote for. So, my wonderful people, this is what Babajide said, and it has caused a lot of reactions. Honestly speaking, in APC, some other persons have declared intention, but really, sincerely speaking, it feels like it's only Tinubu's name that has been going on because he's the only one who has been making such kind of move and has continued to make those moves. He's been the only one, particularly to be quite candid with what Babajide has said. He's been like the only person who has been going round, okay, trying to make his intention known, drive home the point. He's been the only one trying to really, register it there and let the people know that I intend to become Nigerian's president. This is my dream. This is what I intend to do. This is how I intend to do it. He's been the only one who has been going round. That does not mean or to say that others will not, because we are still very much in the preliminary stage. Okay, we're still very much at the elementary stage of all this being said. We're still very much at the very infancy, because APC, for instance, because the comparison he gave is with APC. Yes, APC is yet to have their national convention, and so once that convention is done and they've picked in new members of the working committee, then they will begin to other aspirants will begin to come out, okay, and make themselves more prominent and begin to say to Nigerians, begin to sell themselves. Because right now, Tinubu is the only one who, he's one of the very first persons, so to really say. is one of the very first persons who ever opened his mouth to say he wants to become Nigerian's president. One of the first persons. So when you look at it, you understand where we are coming from. That really speaking, he may seem like one of the persons who is ready, and others are not really ready. Okay, because if they are, we should have noticed the real spell of difference. Okay, the difference is not really there for every other person to so to say. Every other person seemed not to be quite, as energetic, as ready, like Tinubu. Tinubu said it is his long life ambition, and the way he's been going about it, it shows that it is his long life ambition. He's been doing everything humanly speaking possible, seeing who he can see, okay, convince as many people as he can convince to come on his side, to say, give me the opportunity. Although there was a backlash with him going to the National Assembly, where Buhari said he has no right to come to the National Assembly. It is not a campaign ground and what have you. But however, he's done it. However, he's done it. He fixed a date. If they wanted to stop it or look for another venue, I think they would have done that. They would have looked for the other venue rather than doing nothing about it, rather than, not really standing up to the defense of what should be. So when you look at it, you understand that there are real cause of concern in all of this. Okay. So Tinubu is the only one who is really pushing for this. What are the others doing? It feels very much like it's the only one pushing for this. What are the others doing? Is it that they are not ready, or they are not sincere? They are not really, ready for their job. They don't want the job, or they are just positioning themselves, and really sincerely speaking, they are not as really zealous as they should. So this is Babajide's position, that if, in his own opinion, Tinubu seems to be the only person who is ready, for the job. That's his opinion. Do you share the same idea? Do you share the same values? Do you share the same thought? Because Tinubu has been going round. Oh yes, he has done no small. And according to him, is in APC anyway. Among all those who have indicated interest to run in APC, Tinubu seems to be the only one who is really ready. Okay, so that could be true, because if you look at it, the likes of Minister of Transportation is yet to declare. We know that Uzo Kalu has declared another, but I mean, it's still not really. You can't really see their impact as much, like they are really moving towards it, or maybe they are not ready. There could be anything. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now.